can y'all get into this highlight? Get into this concoction that I created today. Like, I'm beside myself. Sometimes I feel like really great, and then there's times when I feel like my makeup is total shit. But this is one of those moments where I'm gonna sit in this greatness and I'm gonna take it in, because the energy that I put out when I did this makeup today, I'm receiving all of that good energy, you know? And sometimes you gotta tell yourself, I am going to slay my face. And that's what I got. It's all about what you put in that atmosphere.
Is you one day, all them bad, gon' get it your way. One day, all them bad, gon' get it.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Bree. If you're new here, hey girl. Hi, it's nice to see you. Welcome in. Today I filmed a very nice golden and bronzy look because black girls want to be bronze too, okay? Y'all can't leave us out of this bronze movement. We're here to do it and show y'all how to slay it. I felt like it was appropriate for summer because a lot of us want to feel dewy, and I'm gonna give you guys a few tips on how to make your makeup last throughout the day to keep you from being oily, even though you want to look dewy, you know? Does that even make sense? If you guys want to see how I achieve this look, stay tuned. Oh, wait. You ain't gonna watch this video without subscribing. Why don't you like, comment, and subscribe, join the family, and then you guys can keep up with all the videos that I upload, okay? Now let's get into the video, and you guys enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm gonna be starting off with the Juvia's Place Warrior palette. I've had this palette for like maybe a month and a half when it very first came out, and I haven't done a video. Like, what are you doing, Brie? These are the colors inside the palette, and if you're like a neutral girl and you love warm palettes, this is a dream right here, because I can honestly say this is like the most pigmented eyeshadow brand that I have in my collection. It's one of my favorite eyeshadows as far as metallics go. Even their mattes are really awesome, but their metallics definitely stand out, like boom. I'm gonna start off this look using this nice brown transition shade called Kano. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's this one right here. Clearly I've been MIA from YouTube for a little minute. Took like a whole month. And I hadn't been around. I was slacking. I just was not posting any videos. I was feeling really uninspired, and it had a lot to do with my personal life and some big changes that were happening in my life. So that's why I was missing. But I'm going to get my stuff back together, and I'm going to try to film frequently. My work schedule has changed over the summer, so it's harder for me to film during the week. Like, I have to film on the weekends because now I work in the morning as opposed to working at night like I do in the fall. Look at this color though. Like, this is a dream color for me to use to blend all over. I just love this. I like this warm look. I love it. And it's perfect for summer. It just gives you that nice, warm, effortless look. Because I feel like there's times when you don't even feel like doing eye makeup, and you could just walk out the house with a brown transition shade just like this and be done with the look. I'm gonna end up taking this dark brown shade called Minnow, and I'm gonna use that just in a little bit in my crease. So, I know y'all have seen this new YouTube TV, no, what is it called? Instagram TV? Like, is YouTube shook or not? Because I'm trying to figure out whether or not I'm gonna want to start uploading on Instagram. Like, my fingers get scroll happy on Instagram, and I like to be able to just keep scrolling, look at something briefly, and then keep it moving. But you know, my attention span I don't think is long enough on Instagram to be able to watch a solid like 10-minute long video. I'm loving this eyeshadow. I love YouTube. Like, YouTube has been around for years. I know that there's some issues that people are having, like bigger content creators. YouTube is hiding videos and doing all kind of crazy stuff, but I like YouTube. I don't know. I think I'm gonna upload a video on Instagram and see how it goes. So clearly you could stop this look right here to keep it a nice day look, but I'm gonna add a little bit of shimmer. The next shade that I'm gonna take is Idia. And that's this really pretty gold bronze shade at the top. I'm gonna use this without wetting my brush. I mean, like, pigmentation though. Pigmentation though. Pigmentation though.
From you, it's true. Oh yes, they do. One day
I could have used a bigger brush doing this.
he gon' say you crowded my space. I said one day he gon' say you crowded my space. One day he gon' say you crowded my space. So
I'm gonna go back in with this dark brown shade. I'm gonna deepen up my crease just a little bit more.
sometimes it's hard and we can't let go.
So now I'm gonna prime my face using my Becca Ever Matte Primer. This primer is the truth. It is the light. Like, at the end of that tunnel, when you feel like you don't know what to do with your greasy skin because it looked like you've been in the back of a kitchen frying Chinese food and flipping burgers all day, go get you some of this, because I'm telling you, like, it keeps me matte. When I say my oils like to burst through disrespectfully, just get it, okay? Don't argue with me. You need it if you're an oily girl like me, because I'm telling you, them oils get disrespectful, boo. I'm an oily girl, but that does not mean that I don't like looking dewy, because I want to get my glow on in the summer. Like, I want to be, you know, shining and blinding, but you have to do it in a way that is going to work for your skin type, you know? A lot of the ways that you can prevent your skin from being excessively oily throughout the day is not only by using a primer that's proper for your skin type, but also making sure that your skin is not dehydrated. So that goes into your skincare and making sure that you're actually moisturizing your face, because even the oily girls, we need moisture too. If you're not providing your skin the right kind of moisture, all you're gonna do is strip it from the oils, and then your skin is gonna react and be like, tried it, I'm gonna produce more, and now I'm gonna embarrass you in the street, and you can go out there looking crazy, okay? So make sure that your skincare is actually done the right way. So I'm gonna use the NARS Sheer Glow foundation. I just got this foundation a few weeks ago, and I'm really enjoying it so far. I think the color's a little bit off. It's not as like warm as I would like it to be, because I mean, I don't like red foundations or anything like that, but I definitely would like this foundation to be a little bit more warm, because I feel like it does lean a little bit on the neutral side. This is in the shade Macao. So y'all tell me what y'all think. Does it look like a good match for me? Because if I want to step up, I would have been looking crazy out here in the street. I mean, I guess it does look good. It just depends on the lighting to me. It gives a really nice sheer glow. And you can build this foundation up. And I know probably a lot of y'all already have this, so I'm late. You know, it's so hard to try to find your match on YouTube, like with different colors, because a lot of times we'll reference our favorite YouTubers as a color match when you know, you just want to buy online. But I've seen some people wearing this shade of foundation that are a little bit deeper than me, and I'm sitting here trying to figure out, how in the devil are we wearing the same foundation shade, boo? One of us is wrong here. Gonna add a little bit to my forehead, not too much, because I don't really put a lot of foundation on my forehead. Even though I do have a little bit of scarring up there, I just don't really like to have a lot of product on my forehead for whatever reason. Get around them brows real good so you don't have no halo brows. When I tried this foundation on the other day, like I was going out And it was at nighttime and I had my ring light on as I was getting ready. It looked like it was a little bit ashy to me. And then I took some pictures and it looked fine, but I don't know. I don't really know how I feel about this shade. I don't know if it's, I don't really think it's my perfect match as a foundation, but I can work with this. So you see how my skin just looks nice and like healthy. I'm not looking wet or anything. Like it's not super glowy to the point where I look sweaty, but it looks really nice. Y'all know my next step always after I do my foundation, I like to color correct under my eyes because I have hereditary dark circles. It is what it is. It's never gonna go away. I feel like at one point on YouTube and Instagram, people were taking color corrector too freaking far. Too freaking far. People were color correcting like pretty much their entire face. Like everybody was running around here looking orange at one point, and I didn't understand what was going on. You know how those trends are, like once one person starts color correcting, it becomes this big fad and everybody starts just taking it too far. Like now your whole foundation is orange. You out here looking like some kind of, I don't know, like a cartoon with your orange foundation on. Color correcting really should be where you need it. Like if you have a really dark scar that you can't cover with just foundation alone, put a little bit of color corrector on it and then your foundation over it. But color correcting shouldn't be like all over the place, slathered everywhere. Like that's not how you do that, because then your foundation is gonna be a mess. And then when your foundation is a mess, you're a mess and the joke's on you. Most of the time when I conceal, I use my NARS Soft Matte Concealer in the shade Caramel. So this is the shade. But sometimes I feel like caramel's a little bit too light, you know? So I got this shade in Walnut. And Walnut is a little bit on the warm side. It's like super warm. And it's not very bright. But I like how it makes my under eyes look, because my dark circles, they don't go down without a fight, okay? And the fact that this concealer has a little bit more warmth in it helps me combat the darkness underneath my eyes a little bit more than that lighter shade, because I find that the lighter shade kind of brings like a gray cast under my eyes. The color looks crazy right now, but you'll see when I blend it out, it actually looks really good. I mean, this color is so yellow that it matches my shirt. While I'm blending this out, you can see that it's blending into a really nice shade. Like, I love that. It's more of a natural under eye look than the super highlighted look that most of us have been going for I don't know, the past, like, it seems like forever. Everybody has been doing a really bright under eye, but I don't know, lately I've been liking a more muted under eye and keeping the skin looking pretty natural. This color, it's super warm, but once everything settles and I set it, you'll see, I'm gonna look real good. I don't really contour too much. I'm not big on contouring and highlighting, but down the bridge of my nose, I will use the shade Caramel just to pronounce the bridge a little bit more. Your nose gets lost in the sauce sometimes. That just brings a little bit of structure back to my face without me having to contour. Now I'm gonna run the dark Laura Mercier powder underneath my eyes. I just quickly set it and so that I could prevent any creasing that could possibly happen. I want to talk about bronzer a little bit because I just saw the MAC collection with Aaliyah that just came out. And when I say I was offended when I saw that bronzer, like, MAC, square up. We can fight, because the bronzer though, like the shade, like the palest white person could use that bronzer. Okay, but my neighbors are being really disrespectful right now. Like, there's not that much fun to have out there. What y'all doing? But like, I feel like the palest white woman would be able to use it. Like, even a tan white person wouldn't be able to use that bronzer effectively. Like, in charge? Y'all let her brother do all that work by himself? He don't. Does he wear makeup? Does he? I like to use my Becca bronzer. Now this shade is Ipanema Sun, and I talk about it all the time because I use it literally all the time. But even this bronzer, like the darker shade that's right underneath it, underneath this color, that's the deepest one that they have, and it's super red. Like, I don't understand if these companies realize that, yes, black women have pigment already. We are already brown. We're already beautiful, and you know, our skin is rich, but we do like to look, we like to tan. We like to go out in the sun, and we also like to look very bronzy. And I feel like a lot of the companies miss the mark with bronzers for deeper skin because they want to put red in there. Like, who's using red powder to bronze? Like, tried it. Y'all tried it. A lot of things need to change in the makeup community. I know that even women that are pale, I can't speak for them. I can't speak for anybody but me, but I know that women that are super, super fair feel left out. Women that are super deep feel left out. And it's just, you know, come on now. We got the technology. We got everything that we need to make it happen, but it's just some things are not happening. So I like to use this bronzer, and I feel like it warms my face really nicely without being too orange or too red. That is why I mention this shade a lot all the time, because I do feel like it gives me the look that I'm wanting. So if you're my skin color, or you know, like close to me, I feel like this would work really nice. But the one that they got right up under this is tragic. Like, it's tragic, and I really do think that a lot of brands need to get it together. Okay, just get it together and let us live our best bronzy life with the rest of the world, okay? So another new product that I have that I've actually had for a while is the Marc Jacobs Fantasy Dewdrops. Now this is a deeper shade as opposed to the one that they released last year that was super bright and super stark on my skin, and I couldn't use it. But this one is more of a rose gold tone, and it's suitable for people that have a little bit more pigment in their skin. The way that I like to use it, because I feel like you can't just swipe it on your face or it's just gonna stick anywhere you put it, I just like to dab a little bit onto the back of my hand. I'm gonna take my beauty blender, just like that, and I'm gonna dab that into my cheeks to give myself a nice little glow. And this is gonna be my base for the next highlighter that I put on, because I wanna look super glowy today. And this is the perfect base to give me what I'm looking for. The only thing that I don't like about this product is that it dries like super, super fast, and wherever you put it, I feel like it sticks. I'm gonna take a little bit of that down my nose as well. Just the top of my bridge. Now I'm gonna go in with some blush. I'm gonna use a very old favorite of mine. This is MAC Raizin, and at one point I was using this blush like all the time. So I'm gonna use this blush. I'm not gonna use a whole lot, but I definitely want to have some blush on my cheeks. I was using this like every single day at one point. But as my makeup collection started growing and I started buying a whole lot more stuff, I just started drifting away. But I'm back. You know, they always come back. They always come back. I don't know how many highlights have come out over the past few years. Like, it was getting out of control. Like, there were so many highlights that I was going highlighter crazy. But today I'm bringing back a very old favorite, and that is Topaz. I struggled with this color a little bit because when highlighters started getting really popping, I felt like Topaz was not popping enough. It was not poppington enough on my skin, and I wanted to get something that was lighter and brighter. But for today, I'm gonna use this, and I'm gonna use another shade on top of that as well. And this shade is very, I mean, to me, compared to all the highlighting that we've done in the past few months and years, it's subtle on me. So, taking that right over where we put those dewdrops. I'm gonna bring this up a little bit onto my brow bone. Just a little. People have gone so highlighter crazy that I don't feel like this is blinding enough. Like, that's really how I feel. I just don't feel like it's blinding, but it's giving me like natural glow. But who is honestly trying to look natural these days, you know? Like, nobody wants to look natural. And I know I'm doing too much, but still, I'm gonna add another highlight because I feel like layering. I'm gonna use the Jaclyn Hill palette only because I don't have the single of this one to show you guys, but this color here is called Prosecco Pop. And when I say this is this color right here, this color right here though, you need it. You need this color. And I'm gonna layer that on right at the top. Just at the top to give me a little bit more bling. Oh my gosh, I love that. And those two together are just so pretty, like. And my skin doesn't look cakey or anything in person. Like, I still look, cause I'm pretty sure some of y'all are wondering like, what the heck, this girl, she's taking it too far. But I want to take it far. Okay, put the highlighter down, Brianna. Put the highlighter down. I had to go lay my edges down because they weren't cooperating. They were trying to embarrass me on camera. Going back into the palette, I'm gonna quickly run some of these two under my eye just to add some depth. I'm gonna use this one, mix it all up in there, pop that on halfway under the lash line because I don't need too much. For my lips, I'm gonna be using the Kylie Cosmetics True Brown K lip liner. This is the only dark brown lip liner that I have. These pencils break apart so easily. They're soft, but like, they push back in. Now I'm gonna take the shade Brown Sugar from Kylie's collection. This is a liquid matte liquid lipstick. By the way, I think her matte liquid lipsticks are extremely drying. I think Kylie comes out with some really great liquid lipstick shades, but they're definitely a little bit on the drying side for me, so I have to put a gloss on top. I'm gonna put the Dose of Colors More Creamer Please right in the center on top just to lighten it up a bit. And this is from the Desi and Katie collection. This lipstick is so pretty, and I like it with a liner, I like it on top of a lipstick, I like it under a gloss. I just like this lipstick, so if they still sell this, y'all should go get this.
Don't get in your way. I said one day, all them bags don't get in your way. One day, all them bags don't get in your way.
We're almost done. We're almost done. Don't click out. We're almost done. Comment which lip gloss you think I'm gonna put on before you even see it. And don't lie. Don't lie. Okay, you done? I'm gonna put on the Fenty Gloss Bomb. If you guess Fenty, then you're right. Everybody knows I stand for Fenty. This Gloss Bomb goes perfectly alone, together. It's like, I can be with you, but I can stand alone. It's one of those lip glosses.
You got too much stuff.
That is the look. Fenty Gloss Bomb for the win to top it off. Top it off Tuesday. Isn't that what she calls it on her Instagram?
One day, he gon' say you crowded my space. One day he gon' say you crowded my space. I said one day he gon' say you crowded my space. One day he gon' say